every interaction between him and a waitress takes forever.
It does.
He just confuses them, and then there's like a ring of confusion where she's explaining it back to him, but he's not listening.
Yeah.
And he's trying to mix meals. We once at a Mexican restaurant, he tried to order the burrito fajitas or something. He was like trying to mix it all around, and he was like, no, but do you want this? Or wait, do you want this as an appetizer? And he's like, no, idiot, no. I want wait, and also no, take the onions out of this as well. I don't want that, and then I want this with this. And he got to the point where the waiter was just like, I'm sorry, and he walked off, and someone else came.
That waiter has a podcast. He's doing that story right now.
This is unbelievable.
The next day, and then he told another story about how he went to McDonald's and he didn't understand the menus are vertical columns, so he just read straight across. He goes, I want a Big Mac Chicken Legend sundae.
And the person's like, which one? You want the Big Mac or the Chicken Legend? He's like, no. The Big Mac chicken. Oh.
He just keeps reading. God. We went to
What did you think that was? Is what I wondered.
I don't know.
In his mind, he's like, that sounds good.
How far is he going to read?
What did he imagine that the Big Mac Chicken
Legend milkshake apple juice?
The next night, we go to this white restaurant where everything's all white, and we're ordering. Dan is trying to order his food, and he gets in an argument with the waitress. He's like, I want scallops, the appetizer, and we want this. What do you have for the thing? A steak.
Something.
They had a pot roast
There
thing.
were no scallops appetizers.
There was no scallop appetizer. It was another dinner. And she's like, so do you want scallops or thing? He ends up ordering 2 dinners. 2 dinners he gets. And he's like everyone else.
Everyone gets like a tiny little petite appetizer. Like, oh yeah. He gets a big plate of it. He's like, yeah.
They brought an entree out as an appetizer.
Yeah. They just brought it in his
They
place.
brought him a dinner as an appetizer.
And then, to be fair to the waitress, she was very cool and patient with him. He was like, yeah, all right, yeah, went off. And then Dan went to piss, the waitress came back, and you were like, so he ordered 2 meals, right? And she was like, yeah, I don't know what the hell it is.
Oh my god.
She probably thought you guys were like hobbits. It's like you get a second dinner.
If you were to talk about a lady part to the lady,
Go on.
We
we were talking about this earlier, how would you refer to the lady part?
This was pre-shit condom before the podcast.
Yeah.
So are we talking like casual conversation or dirty talk?
Say you're in the act, and it's like,
You're
So
in
dirty
the
oh,
act.
I like what you did there with your...
Nice job with the...
Good job with your lady part.
But like, what do you call it?
That's the default term.
Every girl I've ever known has hated that.
Just once you're in them, it doesn't matter if they hate it or not.
Yeah, exactly.
It's over.
They
You have won.
Plant your flag.
Once you're in them, it doesn't matter if they like
You
it or
can just
not.
you can say anything you want.
Yeah.
I hate you.
Oh, mess her off.
I think
Then it's like riding a Bronco.
Hang on. Here we go. Woohoo!
it's just like anything else. It's a process of figuring out what she is comfortable with calling it.
What works and what doesn't.
Yeah.
So you have to wait for her to reference it before.
No, you don't. You don't have to wait for her to reference it. You don't.
Gus almost just lost
I
it.
almost spit my beer.
Oh man.
How would you do that? Would you wait for her to reference it?
I don't know, just keep throwing stuff at it.
You would drop bread.
So I forget what this is.
Yeah.
called.
What? I'm throwing this at your what again?
But how often...
What would you
I
call
feel
it?
like-
What would you call it?
What's your default?
Clunge. I feel like with a girl...
That is not your default.
That's oh, God.
You have never said that.
Clunge.
What's your default? I owned up to it immediately. What's yours?
I have no idea. That's why I'm asking. I have no idea
said
what to
it
call
before.
it.
You've had to have
I
said
don't.
it
I
before.
avoid the subject like the plague. I'll be like, that was great, you know?
Wow. That's the hottest dirty talk ever.
What's your default term for your genitalia?
Knob.
That you want her to say
Really?
knob?
That's the sexy thing? Like
John Thomas?
yeah, I'm
Nah,
on your
just like
knob.
cock or knob or something.
She's like,
But
oh,
like-
I love your knob.
Yeah.
When I picture a knob, I picture something like this big, you know,
Yeah.
like barely sticks out. Like it's like the knob on the radio. What a satisfying knob!
Anyway.
Somebody giving Gavin a hand job like this.
I can't get good reception.
Anyway, my point is, like with a girl, I feel like you should compliment the girl, like tell them they look good and all that. Maybe you can get detail about some things. I will never describe that in any way. Like,
Oh, you absolutely should.
yeah, so you would say to a girl, lovely minge or whatever.
Absolutely.
What would you say?
Absolutely. I wouldn't even make a hand gesture like that.
That ninja's banging.
Lovely ninja.
Just a gesture. So the best part is when you say it enough times, you don't have to say anymore. You just go. Yeah. No, absolutely.
So you would compliment a visual.
No questions. No
Okay.
questions.
So what would you call it?
I would use pussy. That's what I would use. Yeah. And then I would find out.
Same thing, pussy.
That,
You're making a nose? You said cludge.
Yeah.
How are you judging?
Oh God.
Clunge, not
Clunge.
cludge.
but then you figure out like a lot of people say I hate that word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you
like,
I just say
okay,
vagina.
alright.
That's like, you know.
So you'd say,
is it?
smashing
doctor.
vagina.
it's anatomically correct.
That vagina
Right.
is extraordinary.
I don't-
If I may say so.
I just
Hey,
feel like
when you wear a bow
I
tie, it
love
sounds
that you
great.
sabotage yourself. Now, if you sleep with anybody who's ever listened to this podcast, they are going to think that you want to hear knob
Yeah.
in the bedroom. You're going to want to hear that
You're
knob.
waiting for her to say, "I want your knob in my whatever you want to call it."
Put your knob in my clunge.
I just feel like
Sounds like something you do to like
I feel like I can
hotwire a
tell.
car.
That sounds like you're trying to fix a toilet.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I gotta get this knob in the clunge. It's stuck up right
Yeah,
now.
it sounds like you're
Sorry.
solving a puzzle in Skyrim.
What's
Oh
a
my
salmon
God.
flange?
I just feel like everything else is very easy to talk about except that thing. So I just
I hear people laughing in the office, like various offices
Yeah.
around you. I hear like nondescript laughter.
I just got a text from Barbara, all caps, pussy.
There you go.
There you go. Oh my
Well, there you go.
God.
Thanks, Barbara.
Question answered. Question
Yeah,
answered.
I've learned a lot. I hope you have too at home.
Yeah, that should be your default. You know.
Yeah, that's your go-to.
Yeah. Never ever the C word. I mean, well, you build up to it over time.
Well, if
They can be into it.
if she says it, it's like okay, then all bets are off. It's kind of like you gotta wait for you gotta figure it out and then be like okay, like that's what you're cool with. Let's roll with that.
Yeah.
So
One time at my house, I was in my house at night, and I could hear like in the wall, I could hear like something chewing, like crunk, crunk, crunk.
That's what chewing sounds like.
Yeah,
If you
if
don't
you're
know.
chewing wood, that's what it sounds like. And I was like, what the fuck is that? So I walk over to it and I hear it like crunk, crunk, crunk.
Is it a robot?
So then I'm like, I don't know what to do because it sounds in the wall. So I just start punching the wall, like, get out of there.
Get out of there.
Get out of my home!
Get out of my house.
I had been drinking, right? So I started punching the wall,
You started a fist fight with your wall.
and it stopped.
I don't think there was an animal in the wall. I think this was just really
The
drunk.
noise stopped, so I was like, oh shit, it worked. So like I run outside, I don't know why, I run outside and I look on my roof and there's like a pipe right there coming out of the roof, like one of those like gas pipes, and like sitting on top of it is a giant rat. And it's just like hunched over, like I could see it like silhouetted in the moonlight. And I was like, you fucking asshole, I started picking up rocks and throwing it at it. And I saw it like jump off of the roof and like just start running, hauling ass, and it ran over to my neighbor's yard. And I was like, yeah, that's right, asshole. It's my
Your
house.
neighbors at that time were like, oh God, the alcoholic's outside. They're fit again.
And then the next day, my neighbors sent me a text message. They were like, hey,
That's it. That's all they said.
they're like, they're like, yeah, we heard you outside, whatever. Like, they don't care. They know I'm weird, right? They're like, we heard you outside, and this morning we found this in our yard. They sent me a picture. It was a dead rat in their front yard. And I was like, I don't know how the fuck that happened. But that's the asshole that was in my room.
Awesome.
Like, that's the asshole that was eating my house.
If you could suck your own dick, does that make you not does it make you gay, but is that a gay act?
Well, here's the thing.
Because you're sucking a dick.
But here's the thing, though.
But it's like masturbation.
when you're
Yeah,
using
it's
your
masturbation.
hand, you're giving a dick a hand job.
Yeah, but it's so
So-
different if there's a dick in your mouth.
But
I
that's the
wouldn't
question.
know.
Is
That's
it?
the problem.
Yeah. We had,
Not the problem.
Well, that's
I
again,
wouldn't know.
I can't do it, so I don't know.
So you've been upside down, like.
I don't. Well, I don't give away my technique.
So how would you do it? Would you like go up against a wall and tip over, or what?
I don't know. I tried it a long time ago.
You tried it a long time ago.
Yeah.
If I were a dude,
I think I just would like.
I would think
nope.
that you would lie. I would think you would lie on your back and then pull your legs over your head.
That would
Yeah,
be the
that's-
shittiest way to die.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's when you just like
Your
snap your
parents walk
neck.
in your room like,
You like become paralyzed. You like snap your spine and you're paralyzed and you're stuck with your dick in your mouth, and you have to like call for your parents to come help you.
You like your last word, just like I did it.
I died how I lived, choking on dick.
So wait, would you die from a spinal injury, or would you die from your spine
60
snapping and your dick falling into
Yeah,
your
when
throat?
you choke
Yeah,
yourself to
choke
death on your own
yourself.
dick.
You'd be so surprised, wouldn't you, if your spine just gave out and you got a
Can
mouthful
somebody
of
take that
cock?
audio and make like a ringtone out of that?
All right, this is gonna be the best animated adventure ever.
Oh my god.
Never gonna.
So I posted a picture, and one guy didn't know it and freaked out and was like in the comments going, how is everyone okay with this? Pretty married.
It's like you talked about the movie.
What?
The-
Yeah, exactly
it's
right.
Exactly, it's like, what's going on?
Exactly right. And it's just like one conversation, one person can make like,
Yeah.
it seems like a lot of people, especially if they post a bunch of times. So my Facebook is my friends are people that I know.
Do you have subscribers?
And then I have subscribers.
Yeah.
So my friends were like, one of my friends texted me and goes, all these people are like freaked the fuck out on your Facebook thread about this stuff. It's all gone now, so you have to look at it. Don't bother. And they were like, this is like, it was like, this just goes to show how jaded I am to this stuff. Because they said, they're saying terrible things. And I go, oh shit. I go, I can't look at it. I haven't looked at it. I go, are they like trolling, getting in there? And like, well, they're doing really like offensive stuff. I go, are they posting pictures of it's like a Oriental girl shitting on herself? And they're like, no.
Is that your go-to? That's your go-to?
I was like, it's only
An Oriental girl shitting on
girl.
Dude, Oriental is not the preferred nomenclature.
I know, Asian, sorry. No, Oriental. And then I said, oh, is it a bunch of old dudes blowing each other? Like, no. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I go, well, what are they doing? Are they just like, I was like, shock images? What are they doing? And they said, well, they're just speculating why you're posting a picture of somebody that they don't know. And I was like, oh, okay, well, I'll just go erase that. I was realizing that I'm like, I've been on the internet so long that like my way I interact with people versus my real life friends from like high school and stuff is totally fucking different. It was like, well, their level of like offensive was like they were speculating on my life, and that was offensive to my friends.
Tub girl, lemon party, meat spin.
What's wrong then?
Yeah, it's all okay.
They didn't do any of this. It's fine.
Yeah, goatsy doesn't exist anymore.
Imagine if that was a real life thing. That dude over there, he's being totally inappropriate. Is he whipping his dick out? Man, what's wrong?
No, he's just being mean to people.
Oh, that's nothing.